talk will focus on what I imagine is going to be the opening section on cinema in the world. And it will be broken into 4 parts. Each is about 12 minutes long, if I've timed it right, but they get a little brisker as they go on. And the first will lay out the problematic of exploration, and particularly its role in figuring worlds. The second section will consider exploration of the world as a formal problem through cinematography. The third section will then consider the stakes of exploration for theorizations of document and documentary during this moment. And then the final section will return to some of the historiographical stakes of exploration. Now, although self-fashioned underwater cameras used by Cousteau and Mal only held 1 minute and 45 seconds worth of film, they really made exceptional use of travelings that would be impossible on dry land. The virtuosic arabesque of Cousteau and Mal's travelings in the opening sequence that I showed you earlier trace a full 360-degree path of descent, rotation, ascent, announcing the arrival of a filmic language liberated from terrestrial gravity. This technique is enough of a novelty to repeat it halfway through the film, with images that are primarily about motion in a sequence that showcases a camera-equipped sea scooter. Now, I'll play this, I believe, silently. You may get a little dizzy. I'm going to speak over it. Now, the dizzying phantom ride of this sequence necessitates intercutting back to the divers on the scooters in order to try to anchor this free-floating view into a stable perspective. Now, unlike the stately, disincarnated traveling shots of René's Nuée et Brouillard, Toute la mémoire du monde, and Le chant de Styrène, the travelings in Le Monde du Silence register a clear carnal presence in their shakiness and rapidly shifting attentiveness, and are freed from the tracks that would tend to teleologize their trajectory. They're literally off the rails. Now, there's something slightly reckless about these movements. They express a freedom of motion and liquid world potential, but they also give a glimpse of the ecological impact of the filmmaking in the way that they're kind of chasing animals, careening through the coral. They then jump from these sea scooters onto sea turtles and hold them down until they are almost suffocating and need to jump up.